Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am here to test out some Lottie London, but to be more specific, I'm testing out this little set which is called Meet the Squad. So I was recently in my local TK Maxx, and we all know TK Maxx can have a really good bargain. I got this set for £5.99 and then normally it's actually £15. I was like, you know what? I haven't tried a lot of Lottie London before and now is the perfect time. I was a little bit stupid. I recently did a declutter of my eyeshadow palettes because I had mentioned in those videos that I'm moving soon, so I kind of need to get rid of a few things, and I stupidly got rid of my Lottie London eyeshadow palettes. So I'm just going to be using an alternative eyeshadow. I've already had to use an alternative foundation because I don't have a Lottie London one. I just use my Technic Sculpt and Define foundation because I'm just trying to use more affordable products today. So let's open up this little set. So I can't even take off the little label, but yeah, I was having a look at TK Maxx because I'm always on the lookout for a bargain, and when I saw this I was like, you know what, I really want to try out more Lottie London, and I just haven't really seen it in any shops. And of course they have a website and they're available on lots of other different websites as well, but sometimes I like to have kind of like an actual look at a certain product before I pick it up. But the fact that this was like a third of the price, so like I mentioned, normally it's £15, but this was £6, and I couldn't say no to a bargain. So it comes with a setting powder, it comes with a blush, a bronzer and a lip oil. We all know I love a bit of a lip oil recently, so I want to test out first if the blush is a cream blush, because I don't want to add setting powder and then cream blush to go on top, if that makes any sense. So it's actually a powder one, so it's like an ombre one in the shade Exposed. And let me show you the bronzer. So this is in the shade Sunburst. Of course this is gonna only work for like certain skin tones, so I'm hoping it does work for me. Apparently this is like infused with coconut and bamboo extract. Oh, it smells, it's got a bit of a coconut scent to it, so I'm looking forward to testing that. I'm going to try the setting powder first because the powder is the blush is like powder as opposed to liquid. So yeah, this is just a setting powder. I believe it's just in the shade Translucent, so it's not gonna really do anything different. I'm gonna have to move my fan because I see that this is loose powder and I don't want this powder to go everywhere. Okay, so I've actually taken the lid off, and then I'm going to take off this little bit of plastic that kind of is on top, so like a bit of a stopper. So I'm just going to tap some into the lid and we're just going to see what happens. And I know normally when it comes to like Lottie London, their products are pretty affordable, but I just thought like I want to try 4 products instead of 1 product for that price, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the powder. It's so warm, so I haven't been able to like film much recently because I just haven't had any like effort, but I've got a lot of new products that I'm testing and I don't want it to like build up, so I thought I would just film and sweat my butt off. So let's just try setting powder. Actually, I'm going to put my fan towards me because this is not as loose as I thought, because it's got like a little stopper on it, but it's quite difficult to get anything out because the little gaps are so small. But I'm just going to add like a bit more on my forehead. I mean, this is just a translucent powder, so I don't think it's going to do anything as amazing as I would hope it will, but we're still just going to give it a go. And as soon as I've never really seen anything else in Lottie London, so as soon as I saw this in TK Maxx, I was pretty happy. The fact that I've been wanting to try more products, I really want to try their foil eyeshadows. They do look really nice. And I'm just going to take this little lip oil out of the little packet just so it's easy to come by. So I'm going to start off with the bronzer because I'm going to do like bronzer, blush, then my highlighter. So I'm just going to use, I've got 2 different brushes. Which one should I use? I think I'm going to use this one for my bronzer, even though I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to bronzing. But like I mentioned, this is infused with coconut and bamboo extract. It's so tiny. I like the fact that you do get like a smaller version because it's going to take me forever to kind of get used to like to use it up basically. So it's caught on quite a bit, so I'm just going to add some in my usual place that you bronze essentially. So I've got like my cheeks are like here, so I'm just gonna add a bit, and I'm not gonna go too heavy because I don't tend to go quite heavy when it comes to bronze and contouring stuff, because I don't know what I'm doing. So that's fine. I'm just gonna add a bit more. It's quite warm, so for me that's fine. I mean, I don't really tan and stuff like that, so in this kind of weather to have like a looking of a tan is quite nice, although all my life I've been like a ghost, so it doesn't really make much difference to me. But you know, this is so far quite nice. It's pretty pigmented as well, so I'm not going to add any more because I just want to blend it just to see how it works. But it looks quite nice. I mean, I don't have any issues with the shades. Just going to add a bit more of the setting powder just to kind of lighten things up, because I think I've added a bit too much. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm just going to keep on going. Let me know if you guys have tried anything else by Lottie London, because the only thing I have tried is their eyeshadow palettes, and they are really, really nice. I just have had them for a while, so I was like, I need to get rid of them just because I haven't really used them as much. But again, because I forgot to film it to keep it for this video, so I'm an idiot. So let's go on to the blush now, and I mentioned this is in the shade Exposed. It's like an ombre type of one, so I'm just going to kind of tap everywhere because I like all the shades. It's very pink for me, but I am still going to obviously give it a go because I want to try it and see what it's like. And it is pretty buildable. Oh, that's pretty cute. I mean, and my blinds are down at the moment, so the lighting is not incredible, but it's just too hot for anything right now. So I'm just tapping in a few times to build up. This is really nice. I don't know what, I don't think it's infused with anything, that one, but it just, yeah, it just says ombre blush. Yeah, just nice and simple name to it, blush. Don't really know what they put in blushes, to be honest, but when it comes to like infused, it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. Just, and I know that when it comes to like bamboo and coconut, it's meant to be quite moisturizing and softening, but this is just really, really nice. It's very pigmented and it's very small, so it will take me a while to kind of like get through, but that's all good for me. I'm going to use a highlighter now, but I'm using my Essence, the highlighter, because I don't have a highlighter by Lottie London. So I'm just going to add a bit. This highlighter is so damn good, and it's like £3. So I think it's more affordable than most Lottie London products, but I haven't used it in a while, and I thought let's just give this a go. So I'm just going to quickly go off camera and put on my W7 eyeshadow. So this is the Sweet Brown Sugar palette, which is like a dupe for Huda Beauty. So I'll come back and then we'll finish on the lip oil. Okay, I just did something really simple on my eyes, nothing too crazy, but this palette is very like affordable, like Lottie London as well. This costs like £3.50, but now we're going on to the lip oil, and I believe this is it's just called the lip slick, no, oil slick, sorry, in the shade Cherries. So I'm going to see first if it smells of cherries to see if, oh, it's got quite a sweet smell to it, and I can tell it's probably quite pigmented because of the kind of redness. So let's see what this does. I've been in love with lip oil so much recently. Oh, it's very comfortable. I mean, with some lip oils they can be a little bit tacky and a little bit kind of too sticky, but this is very nice. Alright, I mean, not much to it, to be honest. It's a quite nice simple video, just something simple and just testing out these products really. This is really nice. I mean, it's very, very oily, so of course, because it's a lip oil, it feels like it's probably going to stay there for quite a while. Obviously if I drink something, it's going to transfer, it's not going to stay. So this is my finished look. I know I haven't really done much apart from like 4 steps, but everything I feel is pretty good. The only issue that I kind of have is with the bronzer, because it's really only catered to like one skin tone. So if you do have a deeper skin tone or something a little bit deeper than me, not exactly like on the other end of the spectrum, but just like everything after kind of my tone, it probably won't suit you as much, so it's quite limited. The blush is very pigmented and it's very, very nice. The setting powder, it's a setting powder, it's not really doing much, to be honest, and it's still quite a warm day, so it probably hadn't been able to do much for my skin. The lip oil is very nice. It's absolutely worth £6 this set. If it was £15, I probably wouldn't pick it up because the sizes are big, but they're not like insane sizes. But again, saying that, everything is pretty good, and the eyeshadow palette that I've previously tried from Lottie London is very nice. I do hope to try more in the future. Let me know what your favourite Lottie London product is, because I would really want to know, because I do want to test them out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye guys.